Okay. Hi guys, we're a lot closer than usual because I'm working on small canvases today. Let me get this set up as per usual. Hi. On the thing, I'm gonna do some Box Baddies. For those of you who don't know what that is, hello, and maybe, I guess nobody knows what that is because I just made it up, but I'm gonna be making more of these. I really liked them on the stream yesterday, and I already made a couple more. Oh yeah, you can see them, kind of, but, okay. So I have this one, the OG, the original Box Baddie, or Box Girl. I'm debating between the two. And then I have this orange. I don't know what to call her yet. And I have this one, which is like a happy red one. So yeah. So now I'm gonna do the blue one and then some more. But after I use the restroom. I will be right back. Like, lickety split. Oh, yep. I'll tell you guys when I get back. Okay, I'm back. And I have some handy dandy tunes. And a lot of oh, I said I was gonna do a gaming stream this week. So let's say I guess that's not technically this week, but we can do on Sunday. I could start with gaming or start with art and then do gaming or something. I'm gonna do both. Oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. LOL, just click something. Okay. There we go. Yes, content time is correct. So let's... I literally just did that and it still surprised me. I'm low-key easily startled. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but yeah. Okay, so also I'm taking, I want to continue with Tomb Raider, or we could do what was the one? Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I have that one also, so that could work. Also, can you guys see me? The camera looks like it has some crud on it. Let me just clean it off really quick. I don't know if that made it better or worse. You guys let me know. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Yeah. So, okay, so that's what I was doing. Okay, so I really like this one so far. I think it's because I started with a bright color and then I could just do the shadows. The red one, oh my gosh, this one was really, really difficult because I started with a very dark red and then I didn't know how to continue. So it ended up just being a brighter red. However, I'm going to try and do some more that are actual like skin colors so people can like relate to them more and be like, oh yeah, that's so me. Even though I feel like people can't relate to this one, like who hasn't raised their eyebrow once in their life? Okay, so I'm gonna just put that over there. And of course this one, I really like this one because of the different colors. So we have the like purple and orange thing happening alongside the red. I don't have to do another one like that, but I would like to keep that kind of zany idea thing going. So yes, and as per usual, I have my what is this? Cranberry Tanqueray. My drink, my streaming companion. So yes. Okay, let's begin. I washed my brushes the other day and still, are they clean? Some of them are actually, which is really nice. But I've been painting basically all day. Oh, let me show you guys what I painted today. I finished this one, which I really, really like. Ugh. Can you guys see the whole thing? I love this piece. It kind of gives me the same feeling of another piece that I had that I really, really liked. And it was like very personal. I sold it earlier this year and I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it's good. It's kind of the point of making work. Yeah. But yeah, I really like this one too. I want to display it at my event next week if it's dry enough, because you know oil paints take forever. Already paint on my hands, did not even pick up the paintbrush. That's just my life. But yeah, thank you. I know, I'm like, the colors and the mystery of what is this? Because yeah, like I feel like I know what I'm saying with it, kind of, but also the aesthetic, top tier. Okay, and then I also did this. You may remember this. This may look familiar because this is another painting I worked on stream with. However, I did not like the way I did the eyes, so I took them out. I took them out and I think it looks a lot better, honestly. So yeah, that's where we are with this. And I mean, I have thoughts about my work and like the meaning behind it and stuff, but I won't bore you with the details. But yeah, that's what I was working on today. And a little bit of the commission that I still have to do, but we're gonna just take a break from that. I'm gonna throw all those things out the window right now really quick, and we're gonna do some fun baddies. Or box girls. I'm leaning more towards box girls, honestly, just because it's like normal. Like the people, the girls already like are made of a box, so I'm like, at least I can give you like a normal title, you know, like let's just say girls, you know. But for the purposes of stream, bunch of box baddies. I mean, I could not avoid the alliteration. I could not let it slip by me. So I was like, that's what we're gonna do tonight. Okay, so let's dive in. I will be taking suggestions for emotions they should be having, colors that they should have on their faces, or colors that they could just have on their skin, possibly. I have done yellow or orange and red so far. This one is blue. Obviously, we're not mine. LOL. I actually haven't played Minecraft, but I know what you're talking about. They do look like boxes. That's very true. But yes. So if you guys think I should do like, I don't know what this one, I guess sad, because I feel like blue is sadness. I mean, that's just like, that's like art 101, color theory right there. So let's just do a sad baddie. And we'll do some other ones too, because I already have happy, sad. I feel like it's gonna be like the, you know, when you're like first grade and they have all your emotions and like the images of what your face will look like. This is gonna be that. I might even do like one of those posters eventually, depending on how many I do. But I low-key want to do a lot of them because I think it's really cute, because not only do they have like this. Ooh, yes, I like that idea a lot. You just come with the gold today, just right off the bat. We haven't even started painting and you're just like, I have you. Thank you. Appreciate it. What was I saying? Oh, because, oh shoot, I actually did forget what I was saying. I was saying that, ooh, I don't know what my point, I forget what my point was before, but what I was saying about the peeps is that they're 3D kind of. They're like 3D. So like they have like the rest of their lips under here, like the sides of their hair. I think that's really cute. Usually I don't do closed eyes. Her eyes are already open. I could make this a purple one and then do a different blue one. That could work. Ooh, wait, I actually like that idea, because I've already added so much red here. I don't know. I was like, oh, I started it as blue and then I was like, whatever. And added a bunch of pink. Okay, but yeah. I really like the like 3D, 2D thing that's happening with them, so I'm gonna continue down that path and see where it takes me. However, I am like planning on letting go of a lot of them like next week, literally. Like literally. When I go to this event, I'm literally gonna be like, hey guys, take this home with you. Just kidding. But I will, low-key. I won't say that, but I will be saying that. Like, with my, I'll give them the look. Like, do you want this? You can have it. Like, yeah. Yeah. I know. You're welcome. Okay, but seriously. Yeah. And it's like, yeah. I feel like I see so many artists these days. I don't know if it's just me, the artists I'm following, but a lot of artists are super, like, going through it. Yeah, the look of here. Yeah, exactly. This is what you need in your life. Every day you wake up and you look around your room and you're like, I wish there was art in here. I don't know what I'm looking even at. Like, what is happening in this room? This is what you're missing. That's exactly what I'm going to be telling people. And the thing is, it's kind of true. Like, a lot of the reason that people get art, obviously because of like, hey, welcome. Victoria Pizza. Yes, a long time. I mean, I can relate, but I'm surprised to see how many at the same time, like on Instagram, are just like, yeah, guys, this is not a great time, or just like shutting down their accounts for a little bit. I'm like, oh gosh, like, it must be just the season of struggle season, I guess, is happening. Okay, I'm just bracing myself, but yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna go out and try and, no, literally, it does. But that should be a good thing because people are buying gifts. Oh, you don't like it? Maybe your friend Haley will like it. Oh, you don't have a friend named Haley? No problem. You have another friend, I'm sure. No, it literally does. Like, as soon as Halloween is over, people are in Santa hats. They're just like, okay, when is Thanksgiving? Don't know what that is. Let's get into the holidays. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. It is never about being exhausted. That's the worst. It's also annoying when you're mentally exhausted, but your body is like fine. And you're just like, I cannot. I wish I could, but I cannot. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's stress season. The holidays are full of like joy and laughter and stuff, but at the same time, it's like something after the next. So just keep up, basically, is what they're trying to say. And I really am bad about that. Like, every year I know that the holidays are coming. Every year I know. I know the dates. But then when they're here, I'm like, whoa, wait, you're out of nowhere. Who invited you? Oh my gosh, sir, please calm down, back up. That color looks terrible, and I can do better. Okay, I'm actually gonna clear some of this out. Yeah, it is a good time for content, and I mean, any time is a good time for content, honestly. But it's just like other things also happen all at the same time, and it can be difficult. I feel like it's difficult to go from not doing a lot of different things to doing a lot of different things because you don't have that like schedule and mindset set in place. So it's hard to handle. Speaking from experience. but once you've practiced it a while, not even a long time, honestly, but like once you're not just practice, but a real want to do it will help, then it becomes a lot easier. But I've definitely had my like, I can't create anything days, weeks, months. Oh, is it? Is it like, what is the issue? Because let me see if I can see what. Golly. I don't really see anything on my end. What is happening? Is it like the audio or the visuals? Houston, you have a problem. It's lagging? Oh. Okay, I'll just, never mind. I was gonna say, I was gonna say that I'll just mouth the words and then speak them later, but that does not make sense. So, maybe try going out in the back end. I don't know. Yo no sé. Je ne sais pas. Oh, speaking of je ne sais pas and yo no sé, guys, I am getting so much farther in my languages. I could go to any Spanish restaurant and have a full conversation nowadays. Like, I could be like, mesa para dos, por favor. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm serious, but I'm also kidding because I'm not even intermediate Spanish. I'm like very beginner. Like, guys, very beginner. The crazy part of it is I started learning Spanish in like first grade. Like, first school. Like, I had Spanish class for, oh my gosh. First grade was so long ago. I was gonna say how many years, but I'll just keep that to myself. Anyway, I am trying to get back to it because I feel like, why not, you know? And also, I just love language. And I want to be able to travel places and actually speak. I went to Puerto Rico earlier this year, and I was practicing my not 2 years. How old do you think I am, sir? But I was practicing so much Spanish. And I was getting better also because I needed to speak to people sometimes. I mean, everyone there speaks English. But coming from America, or actually it is part of America. What am I saying? But coming from the East Coast, I guess, the DMV, actually, I guess, coming from like a non-Spanish, I guess everywhere speaks Spanish. Anyway, I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, coming from a place that doesn't speak Spanish nearly as much, it was an adjustment that I was very welcome to because I've been trying to learn Spanish for so long, and I don't understand. For me, the thing is, like, when I did take classes, I forgot. Like, honestly, I'm not practicing it all the time. Like, nobody's speaking Spanish to me. Like, why would they do that? They know I speak English. And it's just not assumed. Like, I don't look like a Spanish speaking person. So it's just something I have not practiced as much as I would like to. But that's something I have to apologize so much for. Not even apologize for, but just like let people know. Be like, oh, I'm learning Spanish. Don't, if it's bad, just go easy on me. Thanks. Because so many times I would say something in Spanish and they were like, we speak English. I was like, oh, it's not that. It's me. It's, I'm trying to learn. So, but, I mean, how are you, my love? Me? Para mí? I'm good. Oh, ¿está bien? ¿Y tú? Okay, that's like the extent. That's like my conversation holding skills in Spanish right now. Maybe ask me again in like 2 months and let me not say that. But ask me again in 2 months. Okay, so it's shaping up. For me, honestly, the face parts, I keep using this example, but the face parts are easy. Really, it's just getting the eyes and then, like, the hairstyle. I keep doing bangs, but they're very simple. Bro, golly. The conversation I can hold right now is literally like going to a restaurant and saying like, oh, camarero. Ew. Oh, that sounds so American. I'm working on it. It is in the oven. It's baking, but it's not ready yet. Okay. I'm gonna move into the eyes now. What hairstyle should I do? I feel like I should keep doing bangs, but maybe I could do like a cross-cut bang. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have a little sip for inspiration. Okay. It's so funny how listening to this classical playlist always, like, every song has like its own theme, you know? Like, I just skipped the last song because I always hear it with like court shows. And so I just associate it with court, like, you know? This one I think of like, I feel like operas or like weddings for some reason. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I can vibe with that. But I don't want to be thinking about court when I'm trying to create. Like, what the heck? That is not the vibe. That is not the vibe. Okay, she needs some highlight on her nose and other areas. So let's get that in there. Oof. Also, I'm trying to do different features, but they're all coming out the same. I'm thinking I might have a style. I might have a style on my hands. But at the same time, none of my other art looks like this. So I'm just like, is it a style or is it, or am I stuck? Do I know how to draw something else? Is that possible? And I do, but do I? I guess it's just like my go-to for sketches and stuff. Like my doodle style for smaller works. But for larger works, actually I barely even, literally can I guess? What does that mean? Oh, can I? Yes. Oh, yes, I did not check that in time. Yes, I can, but do I? Will I? These are the questions that I should be asking. Also, I realized, so I'm doing like, I also realized, guys, this is when your childhood really has an effect on you. I noticed the eyes I was doing looked just like Brat's. Yes, I was that kid, and low-key still am. I used to get so much BS for being like, for liking Bratz. I guess it's like the opposition to Barbie. I don't know. But people were like, where are their noses? I had to defend them every day. I was just like, okay. I see it coming through. Okay, childhood. Okay, not repressed memories, but you know, things I haven't thought about in months. Months is just the more accurate time frame. But yeah, it's like, okay. Probably part of the reason I went with baddies instead of gals. Or dolls. It's tough to say these days. I'm thinking I want a wider range of them, so I shouldn't just say baddies, because I feel like baddies is kind of specific, even though it's really not. I feel like people will think of everyone has their own idea of what a baddie is. So actually people have their own ideas of what a girl is too. There's no right answer. I just have to pick something, you know. You just gotta say this is what it is, and that's gonna be it. Guys, I'm not making sense. Please bear with me. Literally, I blame this. And yeah, that's my disclaimer. Take sip. Take sip of disclaimer and continues. Okay. I really like the blush in the cheeks. What hairstyle are we giving her? Shall we do bangs? Yes, I agree. But it's the kind of bang, I guess. I can't do anything that's like slicked back. I guess I could, but it wouldn't make sense because you would still see the bangs, you know. If I want to have the bangs, if I want to have the little curl in the cheek, which is really cute, I think, then I need to have bangs or some kind of short cut. Oh my gosh, like Amelie. Have you guys seen Amelie? Actually, the movie itself is pretty creepy. Like, she would not have gotten away with half that stuff if she was anybody else. However, her aesthetic was so adorable. Yeah, very odd movie. But also pretty good. It's interesting, at least, for sure. Just about a quirky girl who basically like enjoys the moments of life and just takes every moment by the helm, but eventually kind of feels like she should have planned her life more, which makes sense. Like, true. I mean, it kind of just shows that it's like one of those, like Jim Carrey's Yes Man, where it's just trying to tell you to enjoy your life. That's the gist of the movie. Yeah, so enjoy your life, guys. But she was an interesting character. Best alto chord doodle drawing in every scenario. Yes, so we are gonna have a lot of scenarios actually. We're gonna do a lot of different emotions, colors, themes. And I want to do 4, including this one at least. I want to have as many as possible before this show. And yes, it would be even more content, actually. I already have a video that I want to make with them, so yeah, let's get them done. I should do some... I guess let's do this. Ugh, that doesn't look that great, though. Neither does that. What am I doing? Oh gosh, that looks bad. I liked it better just dark. That's fine, I suppose. Okay. So, how are you guys? What is color theory without experiments? So true. There would literally be no theory. Like, they would not even know what colors do if they did not experiment. Okay, what color should I put in next? I want to do her eyebrows a different color, kind of like I did the first lady. And then we can do the hairstyle. Oh, I'm not even done with the eyes. LOL. However, eyebrow color still open. Let me do the like transition in the eyes because this shadow is very abrupt. So get a little bit of that in there. Also, just earlier today, I actually saw, I saw online, somebody had canvases like this size in a gallery. And I was like, what the heck? I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, I've never seen such small canvases in a gallery before. Like, as like the main, cause they have, of course, some larger works, but a lot of their work was this big. So that's interesting also. Maybe you guys will see these in the museum one day. I can't think of like I was gonna say Guggenheim, but I can't think of a nationally/internationally known museum that is like popular for some reason. When I think of museums, I think of my local museums, which actually are national museums, just being in the DC area. But at the same time, I don't know if they're like, if everyone knows about them. It's not like it's the White House that you just say it and everyone's like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know. The National Gallery of Art, National Portrait Gallery, but these aren't actually galleries. They're more like historic museums. I don't know why they call themselves galleries, actually. Now that I think about it, the National Gallery of Art definitely has had some more recent paintings in there from artists, but not the portrait gallery that I've noticed. It's more like they have the president's portraits. That was cool. Those are cool to see. They have first lady portraits also, and just like more historic things rather than like emerging artists, which I would be. But it's a great show. Great to see for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember. Forgot I was doing that for a second there. Just a hot second. A very quick, warm second. Okay. Giving these eyes some highlights so that they look three-dimensional. And a little bit of texture. Okay. So I'm ready to put in the pupils. Do a little bit of okay. Pinkish red eyebrows. They might have to be more red just because the eyebrow area is already pinkish red. I can do I'll have to see. Also, I gave them two like under eye things. That's something that started with the batting eyelashes. I guess this whole thing kind of started with that, but it's a departure. Okay, let's see. Let's do the pupils, nice and deep. Like so. And over here. Okay. Okay, this is also just like good practice for me because the pupils are what was bothering me from the other painting that I just covered the eyes. So I was just like, let me just do all the Box Girls and see and improve that, basically. Okay, that's an improvement for sure. But now the eyelid, see this eyelid like shadow is really small, and then this one is a lot larger and also more slanted. So we're gonna do something about that really quick. Give it a quick little evening. And bring it back in, actually. Painting is a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of like, do I like that? No. And then changing it, so that's the process. I've also made all of their like inner corner tear ducts very red. A little bit of spice, a little bit of something different. I'm gonna do the outside corner as well. And coming in. Also, I was thinking of starting stream earlier on Sundays for like 7. Oh, peach for the inner eye. I would, but actually I don't see why not. Let's do it. So I'm gonna need a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. Actually a lot of white, but it worked out. Okay, this is kind of light peach. Let's do a little bit more red. And a little bit more yellow to balance it out. Okay. Alright. Just putting that on top of the red. And on the outer corners also. I like that. It brings a lot, so the peach is like closer to orange, so it brings out the blue a lot. And like since it's a complement of blue, so it attracts the eye to the eyes. Good call, good call. Maybe we should do a peach highlight also for inside of the eye. It'll need to be a lot lighter, but we can make it work. Okay, let's do that. Actually, let me do the eyelids. It doesn't matter. Ooh, okay, let's just do it. So we have our peach highlights. That is super big highlight. Let's do the other one and then get back to that. Okay. Their eye is just mostly covered. That's fine. Let's get the highlight in there and then see what other colors. Okay, also, I still need a color for the and I started this one earlier. I don't know. I want it to be like a angry-ish face, but I don't know if that's working out like I thought it was going to, so I just kind of abandoned it a little bit. Just like a slight abandonment. But we can see how to fix it up in a second. Okay. I'm gonna first fix this eye thing happening here. Okay, that's a lot better already. Let's not cover the center of the eye. Okay. And And some more highlight there. Like that, like so. Actually, just kidding, a little bit more highlight. Oh gosh, okay. And voila. Oh, that actually doesn't look good. Just having a small breakdown. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Okay, that's good. Let me lighten this up. Oh, jeez. Gee whiz, golly. Okay, this is lightening it up. Sorry guys. I'm just like trying to figure out what this wants me to do. And it's not very communicative. So I have to just figure it out by trial and error. Just kidding, I basically know at this point because I've done it like 5 times. But it's very annoying when it doesn't want to do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Okay, add a new element to the nose that actually makes it look more 3D. I like. Okay, let's do these. The darks. And the hair. What color hair are we doing? We do not have that figured out. Okay, actually I need to do the highlights now. Got the eyelids in, need highlights, and then hair, and we're done with this one. So I'm gonna do the around the eye highlight. Okay. Like so. And a little bit on the sides, like the cheek, the jowls area. And then eyebrows. Oh, let's just do a dark blue. Oh, before we do that, let's finish our highlights. Ugh, I don't know if that works, but we're just gonna do that. Nope, just kidding, that looks really bad. Ugh, okay. It's kind of difficult to do the highlight when I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot the, oh, that's what it needs. A separation. I almost forgot that our tears. It only lasts 10 seconds? What does that mean? Like it's cutting off? Maybe I should restart? I wonder why. Really? But I also still need to get to the bottom of it. Oh, freezing on certain frames, guys. Freezing on the frames. In between frames. LMA. Oh. I usually only See, freeze frame, I mean, who looks good in a freeze frame, honestly? But hopefully I don't look too shabby, so we can just like ignore that and not screenshot it or anything. Yeah. And everyone will live a peaceful life, including myself. Oh my gosh, she has like a bird lip. She looks like a bird. Oh my gosh, is this D? Do you get it? Peeps who get it, get it. Peeps who don't. Just kidding. It's from, oh no. This is why what is this? My relaxing juice, it sometimes doesn't help me. It's not always on my side as I hope it would be. It's fine, it's just not fine. So yeah. Oh, why did I do that? Come on. Alright, let's just figure that out really quick, like this. Yeah. No, freeze frames, literally, anytime I pause a video on like YouTube or anything, I'm always like, LOL, this is what you look like in the freeze frame. So, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm on YouTube. Guys, forget that. Forget I said anything. Freeze frames look great on people. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit more definition under the nose because I don't know. I've liked it on other ones, so I think it'll work here. I don't know if it is, but we're just gonna find out the hard way. Also, random thing that just popped into my head. Have you guys seen The Great North? With that guy, Nick Offerman? What? Like, oh shoot, I should have gone the other way. I already put the one eyebrow in. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do the other eyebrow the right way and figure that out later. What do eyebrows look like when you're sad? I guess, okay, so they look up. That's just gonna have to work. That's not exactly what I was going for, but it is now. So let's just make it look how it looks. Let's just follow their lead. I'm telling you guys, these are literally telling me how to paint them. Like, I have the brush, but they have their own personalities. I have no say what they think. However, if I had known I was going with this eyebrow, I should have done something different, but that's fine. We're just gonna go with the flow. Go with the motion of the ocean. And she needs hair. Should we do red hair? I don't have red hair yet. We could do red hair and like blue. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. We can do, I want to do another one where they have dual colored bangs. Let's do red. Ooh, or we could do orange. Oh, I already did orange on that one, but orange here would be like, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying. Also, welcome. Hello. How are you? Literally only the eyebrows are showing expression in this one. I just have a regular set of eyes, regular, like, in between forehead area. I guess, like, not everyone's forehead wrinkles when they make eyebrow expressions. I'm trying to get mine to wrinkle, and it's not, so I'll just say this passes. It's passable. Not exactly realistic, I think. Anyway, I don't want my forehead to wrinkle. That's fine with me. Let me not try and get it to. Yeah, prematurely. I'll just leave that be for a while. Years, months, years. And yeah. So this one, the face looks really, like, a lot is happening in their life. And I'm just like, don't do that. Let's see a different one. Okay. What emotion should we do here? Emotion / theme / state of being. I was looking at the Inktober prompts, kind of like youth to core. Yeah. I should make a list of all the like alternates you make of me. We have old to core, aqua core, youth to core. Am I missing some? I'm sure I am. Oh, that would be fun. Ooh, we could make an old one of these, like an old lady. Oh, they could make emotes. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, aquacore just made out of water. Okay. Should we make an old lady? I feel like yes. Art to core. Always. Oh, we didn't do the tears on this one. Should I do like real tears or should I do, oh, you also didn't do the hair, guys. Oh, drink a core. Oh. It's not inaccurate, it's just not very flattering. But, okay, this one actually still needs work. Should I do like the, okay, I can either do like the eye drop, like, or like the teardrop tattoo kind of thing, or I can do like actual tears. What are we thinking? Should we have the teardrop tattoo where people are like, is she a murderer? That could be an interesting question to get about my art. Are you depicting a murderer or what? Is that what's happening here? Interesting. Good to know. I'll just never speak to you again. I love that first interaction. Or we can do regular tears, which also makes sense. Or we can start another one and come back to it also, because it doesn't have hair either. Let's do one that's finished up top so I can kind of feel like I've accomplished something. Yeah. I feel like that's a better look. Alright, this one, I'm definitely gonna make the tears blend with the tattoo. So that they're like, wait, is that a tattoo or a tear? What is happening here? That could also work. I love the confusion. It opens the door to imagination. Like, if you don't know, you find the answer yourself. You just figure it out, you know? You're just like, you know what, I think this, and that becomes the truth. Well, in some cases, in art, I'm not saying to just assume everything in life. That is unadvisable. But, as far as our purposes, let's do that. Okay, so I need a nice, like, light highlight for our water. Okay. I'm just scumble that in. Also, let me put the tattoo in. Just a teardrop tattoo. Okay, lady. I also want to do one with the nose ring. Should I just add it to here? This one? No, we can make a new one. Okay. But I still need this to be on top. And then the blend. Okay. So we have this. And we still need hair. Like, that's something I'm non-negotiable. I wanted to have the curl on the side, and like, that's super cute. A little, this curl I'm talking about, you know? This little, yeah. But in the meantime, I do want to start the next one. So, I haven't started with red, surprisingly. I keep using so much. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh wait, I did start with red. Okay, let's do purple then. But it needs to be a light purple. Ooh, gosh. Okay, I was talking about this the other day, but these colors do not make a good purple. Like, actually, it's just coming out brown. That's fine. This red and blue traditionally are great at making purple. But I guess one of these colors has a lot of yellow in it. It must be the red. I knew that. But this red must have a bunch of yellow in it because it becomes brown when I mix them and not purple. So that's what I'm dealing with here. So we have this brown surface. Actually, if I'm going to do brown, I might as well just add the third color. Since that's what we were doing anyway. Apparently so. Making it more green. Okay, making it more brown again. Thank you. Okay. Do you see how green this is? Guys, oh my gosh. Like, who asked for that? Literally no one. Not me for sure. Okay. Oh, it looks so green. You know what? This is just the underlayer. I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't even see it. That's fine with me. Okay, it's not fine. I'm just gonna add a little bit more red, and hopefully that will perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Color theory, guys. Color theory. I'm gonna just undo all of the damage because why would I not? Why leave the damage when you can undo the damage? Yeah. Okay, here we go. So this is the dark canvas I was saying that I was dreading before, and I still am dreading it, but I'm just gonna make it work. With a dark brown like this, I think pink works the best. So I'm gonna clear it out and make a quick pink. Or just like, I'm so glad. Education before anything. Oh, you know, this would actually look better with an alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson is closer to magenta than it is to red. So, I'm not sure why they call it crimson. Maybe after Crimson Chin. But, I don't see it. But it makes a really, really nice pink. Like, this pink is really like a red pink. It's not very pink. It's kind of like it's a light red, honestly. And I know pink technically is light red, Teacher core. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be just shooting them out. I know pink is technically a light red, but there are reds that make better pinks than others. It's like a salmon. What I need is like a baby pink. Okay, so let me see if I have any alizarin or a magenta would be nice too. Actually, it's the best color to make pink. But also, little tidbit, this is why you should always get the most pigmented. I would never buy a light blue because I have white and blue. Or I would never buy like a pink because I can make it. Permanent alizarin crimson. Okay, why is it looking like this? Okay, it says water mixable. So let me see if I can find something else. Because nothing against water. I love water. But not mixing with oils. You know, like it just doesn't make sense. You know, like that's just not the way nature intended it. They're like oil and water don't mix. So let's just keep it like that. Let me just uncomplicate your life. And I appreciate that. So I'll just keep it uncomplicated. Okay, what the heck is this? I literally cannot tell what this is, but I'm just gonna, it looks kind of pink on the bottle. Hopefully it is something I can use. But let's keep looking for alizarin crimson. Oh my gosh, guys. There's a red in here with no cap. Cool, cool, cool. My favorite kind of red, actually. Naphthol. But my staple gun. Oh gosh, my back. I promise I'm not old. But alizarin crimson, we got it. It's illegible. It is oil paint. I promise, like honestly, I'm not. I just sometimes can be, I don't know. Sometimes my body doesn't know that, and I have to like remind it and just be like, hey, like, don't do that. Ooh. Guys, this alizarin crimson is so old. I literally unscrewed the cap and only the top part came off. Like, it didn't unscrew at all. So now this one is perpetually open as well. Love it. Love that for me. Love drying oil paints. My fave. Okay, so don't mind the rest of my palette right now. Oh my gosh. Not the OnlyFans. Your OnlyFans dance. That is so good for you. Okay. That's great for you. I'm scared of that site. So, do you see the difference? That's what I was doing. This is the alizarin crimson and this is the cadmium red. This is the cadmium red plus white. And you guys are about to see the alizarin crimson plus white. It's gonna be so pink. It'll be perfect pink. It'll be the pink you think of when you think of pink. And yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's get a little bit of that. And yeah, it looks so much better. It looks a lot more rich also. The salmon pink doesn't, it looks very reserved. And the alizarin crimson pink looks like just, I don't know, pink. It looks more pink. Guys, what I'm saying makes sense. Please believe me. Okay. I'm trying to avoid the other colors in this area. I should have cleared it out before I added the pink here, but it's too late. Here is the alizarin crimson pink versus the cadmium red pink. Do you see what I mean? Cadmium red pink is good for like skin tones, but this is good for when you want like a pink. And I do want both actually now that I think about it, because I am doing a person. It's got me there. But let's just start and see which one works best. For the eyeballs, I always start with the outline there. So I'm going to do the Prussian blue outline in the middle of the canvas. Also, I kind of want to do like a huge version of this, like on like an 18 by 18 canvas. And I have one, but the sides are not like thick, so it wouldn't be the same. It would just be like, it would not be a box girl, it would just be a flat person. It'd just be a very close, yes, exactly. Yes, you already know. I will be at Pancakes and Booze selling these box girls for $40 a pop. I like when people say a pop. But yeah. Each of these, $40 at Pancakes and Booze. Take home your own box girl. Yeah, and have some booze and pancakes. The pancakes are free, the booze is not. There are very rare occasions where booze is free, and this is not one of them. Okay, I totally messed up the eyes. They are not even in the slightest. Okay, there we go. Okay. That was a close one. Just kidding. Painting, there can be no close ones because you can always change the narrative. You can always make a change. You can be the change you want to see. And you should. Okay, so next up I need to whiten the eyes because that would be terrifying. Can you imagine going to see someone and their eyes are just brown? No, it is good it's not free. That's a good point because people will have it regardless. Speaking of, let me just... Yes. And last time, if that lady had something to drink, that would probably have been much worse. But hopefully that will not occur this time. Yeah. Hello and welcome. Thank you. I'm doing them for Pancakes and Boo. Well, I'm doing them just to use because I got 31 canvases this size for Inktober. And yeah, we all know how that went. So yeah, I'm like, I need to still use them. And here we are using them. Yeah, there is never a time I would return any kind of art supply. What the heck? Type in chat the price. Oh, these are $40 a pop. A pop. I'm ideally gonna get rid of all of them like in the next week. Not get rid of, I love you guys. But yeah, get rid of them. But like sell them all soon. But like, you know, I'll take some pictures. Really get some good pictures. Maybe make some. I want to make the like emotions. What is that called? I don't know what that's called. You know, like when you're in first grade and they have the emotions list like poster in your classroom. I feel like that could be cute. If I get enough emotions through these gals. But yeah. And then wait, I feel like this one is really off for some reason. And now she entered the realm. I don't know what that means. Sometimes you guys confuse me. It might be my own fault in some cases just because I don't look at the chat the entire time. I don't know how I possibly could, but that would probably solve a lot of my problems. Oh my gosh, this is not working. Why Why does this look like this? You know what? It's whatever. Okay. So let's take the... Okay. What I like to do usually is with the lighter ones, I'll grab the darker version of that color. So like for the orange one, I grabbed the red and then made the nose shape. And for this one too, I grabbed the dark blue and made the nose shape. But I'm gonna make it with the pink. And that's how I make my nose shapes. You guys are seeing the behind the scenes process. Yeah, so very detailed and delicate. And then I just do the lips. Really just the upper lip, the lower lip if it fits. But I really just make the upper lip really big so I can do the lower lip on the bottom. Fill that in a little bit. Wow, it's kind of big. Actually, they all are. Low-key. Anyway, and then I'll get into those highlights. So I'm using the salmon like skin color pink, but in a second I'll get to the other pink for other areas, like the inside of the eyes and stuff. I need to get those highlights. It's been really helpful to look at successful ones as I'm doing the new ones, because then I have like a reference, kind of a reference of past work. Actually, since I'm using pink, I should put this one up too. And I want her, this one's gonna be the one with the nose ring, because I'm tired of not doing that. So I was gonna put on the orange one, but I don't know, I guess I still could. We'll see. So let's do that, and then we have some cheeks here. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong pink. What a buzz! The cheeks. And this may not be making sense yet, but it will make sense. Yeah, orange is one of my favorites, honestly. Orange, the orange one, I really like. This started out, this was supposed to be pink, but it just ended up looking like a real, like a natural skin color, which I guess makes sense. But I like that one too a lot. I think with that, I was able to, it was more of an experimentation because it was the first one. So I was like, oh, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. And now that I do have an idea, I'm like, okay, let's just do this. But it's a win and a loss. That looks really bad. I'm gonna have to make that a little bit more red. Where even is that color I made? Oh, it's the purple that turned out terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some more colors on this one than I initially thought, because I didn't have a base color and I can't just squeeze it out of a tube. That is one of the only downsides to mixing all your own colors and only buying primary colors, because when you want to recreate something, good luck. Good luck with that. If you finish using a color, well, that's it, basically. So I'll just be ad-libbing the rest of it, basically. Bear with me. Orange is one of my favorites because orange and blue is probably my favorite complement, honestly. Definitely, actually. Definitely my favorite. But I also enjoy the other ones. It's just like not my favorite. I like them for different reasons, I guess. Okay. So I'm trying to show you guys, and like orange and red. I like the pop of red. So the Naphthalene red, which is not on my palette right now, but The Naphthol red has a really strong coloring. I love that. Oh my gosh. Like, you just know it pops a lot. It has presence. I like that. I'm working on that myself. Like, I want to walk into a room and they're like, she's in there, you know? Actually, I don't know. Because I sometimes want to do that, but then at the same time, I'm like, nobody notice me, please. So it's a balance. Sometimes it just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm here. Oh my gosh, look at my new outfit. And then most of the time, actually, I'm just like, please don't look at me. So it depends. Definitely at art fairs, I'm like, hey, red starburst and orange starburst. It's funny you say that because I was thinking about the names. I was thinking about the names of each one and if I should name each one. Alternatively, I don't know. I was thinking if I should name them after the emotion that they're portraying or after like the color or what. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Really, I only just started working on these, so I don't have much like lore for them right now. But soon. Just wait and see. Soon there will be. Okay, this looks kind of crazy. Eventually it will catch up to the others, but for right now, or maybe I should just give them regular names. That could be cool, cute too. We could just do like Susie and Lauren. And I don't know, their friend Jess. I guys, honestly, like, I'm just spitballing. I really don't know. It also doesn't really matter at this point in time, so I'm not worried about it. But if you guys have any like ideas, feel free. Feel free. I'm literally doing all the ideas you guys gave me. Okay, let me do, so I have been doing the blue as like a cop-out for the eyes because I don't like to use black and blue is really nice. Hello and welcome. Gallery green. Okay, sorry, that took me a second. Now the alcohol kicks in. You guys haven't noticed? Speaking of, welcome. Delish. Okay. So this one, oh my gosh. One of the only things I don't like about oil paints. It doesn't dry, so it's prone to injury. Golly, girl. Just please stay in place. Something just barely grazed it and it has this huge mark. Why? Why do you do this? Oh my gosh. You know what? That's fine. It's not fine, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it through that. But in the meantime, this looks really crazy. It looks like a crazy person. And I don't want to advertise that. So let's just make it not look like a crazy person. Does that sound good with you guys? Because it sounds great to me. Yeah. I have some of this dark brown from the earlier drawing I was trying to do. Okay, so I have the under eye, the over eye. I need to do some transitions outside of the where the cheeks are. This pink is not good with this. Okay, it's not looking good. Oh, actually, it looks okay. I had to blend it. Oh my gosh, guys. I think pink and brown is such a cute, oh, obviously, I'm pink and brown right now, so fitting. But I think pink and brown is such a cute combo. I just have this dress, it was like brown, actually it's kind of like this brown with pink polka dots. I used to love that so much, but I was like 8, so I don't have it anymore. However, the sentiment remains. The idea has prevailed. Ugh. I just cleaned all my brushes and now I'm super nervous to use them because when will I next clean them? Nobody knows. I've just been using these 4, 5 brushes. 6, 7. I've just been using these 7 brushes, but I have like literally hundreds. But I'm nervous because when I was cleaning them, this isn't even all of them, but when I was cleaning them, some of them were like, I'm not going to be clean. That's the ones in this section. The ones in this section were like, we may clean, but we may not. Like, you have to learn to clean it as every day. I'm like, that's fine. But I don't know if you guys know this, but this awesome brush cleaner and preserver, it says that it can get rid of long held paint of any type or media. And so I'm like waiting to see the results. I kind of don't want to see the results. I kind of do. I definitely do. But I also am like, what if it doesn't work? Because then I'll have to just get replacements. Which also is fine because I get new brushes all the time. But I want to stop. I'm trying to stop. It's an addiction. Like, I live too close to an art supply store, honestly. Any kind of, the minorest, that is a word now, of inconveniences. Like, the reason I have so many brushes is because it is dangerous. You understand. The reason I even have so many brushes is because I'm like, oh, this one's dirty. Let me go get some new ones. And brushes are not cheap. Like, oh, some of them are, but not all of them are. When I last went shopping for a brush, I saw one that it looked like, well, it looked a lot newer than this one and didn't have that yellow crud on the side. I'm just gonna dispose of that really quick. It looked like this, basically. I said $50, guys. Not from me. I don't know who's paying that, but not me. Not today. I just cleaned that brush and accidentally, this is a danger zone, okay? Like, the space is not, it's not, okay, there we go. Okay, back on track. Sorry for that little sidebar. You know, I'm gonna keep with this brush. I got this brush the other day and I literally have not stopped using it. I love it so much. It's just so versatile. I use it for detail work. Actually, just use it for detail work. But these canvases are so small, everything is basically detail work. You have... Wait, you speak Italian? What the heck? What in the world? I'm assuming that's Italian also because I don't know. I was not listening that closely, but when I hear opera music, I think Italian, or like classical, I think, like, you know, makes sense, right? I'm not a crazy person. That's crazy. What? Are you a streamer? Are there streamers who do like singing? Is that a thing? I feel like if there's an art stream that could be like all kinds of artists, maybe, but also maybe not. I don't know. I've really only seen gaming, art, mostly art. I just look for art. There are? Oh my gosh, it's actually really exciting. I need to explore Twitch more, for sure. Like, I'm not that new, but I still need to explore and way more. See some new people. Actually, if you guys have any recommendations, I'm open. Please type them in the chat. I've been trying to connect with other people, see new streamers, etc. So that would be cool. Also, part of the reason, oh, Latin, I see. Finally, I see. That's still very cool. I was actually just talking about earlier, I'm trying to learn Spanish and then French, but yeah, that's the end of that statement. That's how it's going. It just feels really slow, and when I'm learning it, it's like fine, like I understand what lesson I use Duolingo, but I understand the lesson, but then when real life comes and they're like, oh, hey, they're like, oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm like, what? What? Huh? And they're like, oh, okay. Sorry. Obviously you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. But it's really like the actual in-person interaction that I need to practice, because yeah. Oh my gosh, they're 40 a pop. What do you mean it's hard to go from Spanish to French? I feel like they're so similar. Oh no, literally same. I can sing whole songs in Spanish, don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea. I know some words, but it's like, there's a word that comes up all the time and I don't know what it is. Olvidar? They are similar. Okay, the similarity that I'm talking about is like the gendering of everything. Forget, so fitting. Olvidar, yep, that's me. So interesting, I remembered forget. Yep. There are a couple other ones that I always hear. Oh, I know them off the top of my head. Definitely olvidar. I feel like I'm being quizzed. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just a painter. I'm just a humble painter. Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. Not French. French is gross. Excuse me? Excuse me, what? French was like the first language I really wanted to learn. However, I was learning it in like kindergarten, but all they really taught us was like rojo. That's not even French. Wow. All they really taught us was colors and like numbers. I mean, we were in kindergarten. Shoes booze. I love that name. I love it. Yeah, like baguette, un croissant, omelette, maison, s'il vous plaît. Like, but that's basically it. Yeah. Yeah, though, literally, like, I like French, but the whole that's the only thing I'm having trouble with. The like I don't know. Yeah. Shoes booze. I love it. Oui, oui. That is how you spell it, actually. You're right on the money with that one. Oui, oui, je m'appelle, and stuff like that. But basically, anything beyond that, it was so embarrassing. It was like a week-long, what was it called? Study abroad trip. And high school, was a junior in high school. I'd only taken 2 years of French. Well, not including kindergarten, but why would I include that? So I'd taken 2 years of French, and I went on this, je ne sais pas. I said that so many times. Je ne sais pas is, I don't know. It is misspelled a little bit. Oui, oui, it's gonna go. Yes, of course. Yeah, yes, we're fluent here. But week-long trip to France, guys. I loved, yes, no, wait. It's PAS, and it's je ne, there is no IS on the NE. It's just je ne, the IS you're thinking of is on the say. It's it's SAIS. Je ne sais pas. And then S on the PA also. But anyway, sorry, got a little bit, my little French grammar, my French spelling. If nothing else, I know how to spell words usually. No, it's very confusing. It's very confusing. At least Spanish sounds like the words that they're saying. French is like, let's add a little je ne sais quoi. Ooh, Costa Rica. Okay. So, oh yes, that's what I was talking about. Guys, they sent a bunch of junior, merci beaucoup, de rien. They sent a bunch of juniors in high school to France. And they were like, oh, you've taken French for 2 years? Go ahead. Guys, when I applied, I did not think I was going to get it, but I guess not a lot of people applied because half of my group did not know French. They were like, oh, they just chose me. I haven't taken any French. So I was one of the best French speakers on the trip. People were asking me what to say. I was like, bro, I am not the resource you think I am. Just beware. Like, I was so often. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, the pronunciation and the spelling do not always match. That is a good point also. That is a good point. No, like, getting the R rolls, actually, accent, I don't know. I've always liked to do accents, honestly, but I don't know if my accent is, like, accurate half the time, so I'm just like, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. And I do. But, I remember in school, okay, I'm getting so mixed up. What was I saying? We were at the trip. It was a week-long trip. They had us visit someone's, like, home. They had a dog, so cute. And, like, speak with them. We had to order our own things at restaurants every time. There was this amazing restaurant called Hippopotamus. It was so good. Their salad was amazing. I was vegetarian at the time, so I did not have escargot. But that salad was amazing. I'm sure the rest of the food was great. What? like the animal, the snails. Yeah. We were having, or not me, but they were serving us snails and ducks. I was like, cool. I'll just have my salad. But, if I ever went back, I would definitely try those things. I'm a very adventurous eater now. I was vegetarian for like high school and a couple years in college, but then I was like, you know what? Why not? Let me just do it. See the zest of life, you know? Like, life is also too short. I mean, at the time I was like, well, I'll be healthy and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, guys, I don't know. But when I started eating meat again, actually, that's the thing it was, I think. I grew up pescatarian, so I never really had meat, so it was easy to go into vegetarian from pescatarian. I was like, okay, I can stop eating shrimp, like, that's nothing. But once I had, like, chicken, it was over. It was over. I was like, oh, chicken actually is really good. What the heck? Why have I not had this before? Chicken, when I had some steak. And I mean, like, in the last few years, like, guys, I was missing out. And now people are always, anytime someone's like, oh, I turned vegetarian. I'm like, oh yeah, I used to be pescatarian. Like, oh, why'd you stop? I need to stop even saying that because I feel bad saying, well, I just wanted to eat whatever I wanted and not, like, stop myself. I feel bad saying that to someone who's literally actively doing that. I'm just like, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You chose this, though. I don't know. But it did, I will say, yeah, like, why would I not eat when I can eat it? You understand? Je ne sais pas. I used to say je ne sais pas so often. Oh my gosh. I was probably annoying. Thinking back. I know my brother was sick of it, but I probably said it way too much. Because also, I say I don't know all the time. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but I've said I don't know probably 100 times so far in this hour and 43 minutes. So just imagine me saying je ne sais pas that frequently. Yeah, I was annoying for sure, actually. Good times. But even when we were about to go on the trip, it almost got canceled. It was 2016? 26. It must have been 2016. And like a couple weeks before we were supposed to fly out, Nice had a terrorist attack, or like there was a fire set or something. I want to say in the Notre Dame. But they almost canceled the trip. I was like, no. And even when they said, okay, we're not going to cancel it, my mom was like, well, I don't know if I want you going over there. I was like, I'm going. Like, me at like 16 telling my mom I'm going out of the country. She was like, okay, what the heck? I was like, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get this opportunity again, so I'm going to go. Bye. You just have to pray for me, dude. Like, I didn't ask you. This was not up for discussion ever. Like, no, I was determined. I was gonna go. I was going. Like, there was nothing that was gonna stop me. If they were gonna have the trip, I was going. Like, there was so there was another thing that happened, actually. Like, trying to stop me. I was like, that's not gonna happen. But I had to get a passport for the trip. My passport picture looks horrible, guys. Like, I look so bad. I was very into, like, bows at the time. And I had this big pink bow on my head. I thought that would be a good idea. I had a big pink bow and pigtails in my passport photo and thought that would be cute. I don't know. Just, I don't know what was going on with me at that time. I was like, oh, I'll look cute for my passport photo. Oh my gosh, guys, even thinking about it, I cringe. I dread showing that to anybody. Anyway, like when I go on trips, I'm just like, did you see it? Just, do you see it? I was like, yeah, that's me. Just trust me, okay? But yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I needed my birth certificate to get the passport. And it was locked in the safe. And my mother could not find the key. And then my appointment was the next day. I was like, well, we'd best find the key because I need it. I don't know what other... That's very funny. You didn't want me to go and now all of a sudden the key is missing? What a coinkydink right there. So fun. So we never found the key. I was like, well, I'm gonna go either way. I looked onto YouTube and learned how to pick locks. And I opened the box and got my birth certificate. And that was that. I don't know if I was a rebel, but I knew I was going on that trip. There was nothing, there were no buts about it. Like, no matter what they said, as soon as I got accepted, I was going. There was not going to be anything that stood in my way. Like, no. What the heck? The trip was free. Guys, they paid for everything. I was going. Like, there was literally nothing that anybody could say or do to stop me. I was surprised that I was one of the more, like, free, F-R-E-E, free. Like, they paid for lodging, they paid for all of our meals, they paid for the trip there and back, they paid for our passports, they paid for... I mean, how are you going to tell a 16-year-old, hey, and I was learning French because I wanted to go to Paris eventually. I mean, who doesn't? But, actually, I guess some people don't, but I really wanted to go to Paris. I was like, I'm going to learn French and, like, take steps to ready myself. I didn't know it was going to happen that quick. I mean, I wasn't complaining, but I was like, okay. So, just picked the lock, got the things I needed, went on the trip, and it was a blast. Good times. But I was definitely not just gonna, like, stand by while anything jeopardized it. No. That doesn't sound accurate. Oh, I couldn't get there because we didn't have the key? No. But, this is my progress so far. Basically no progress. But yeah, that was fun. But my most recent trip, I was learning French those years, but I had been learning Spanish since like 1st grade to 8th grade. And then when I went to high school, I was like, okay, let me take French. But I still knew some Spanish, and honestly, even when I was going back to like learning Spanish seriously, I knew enough to like skip a few levels, but it was mostly like just family, like family titles and like foods, so I still have a lot to learn even now. Guys, ask me in a year and I will speak to you in fluent Spanish. Whoa. Well, intermediate fluent, I'll say. possibly. And yes, possibly. But yeah, I really do want to learn it. Like, I wanted to learn it for a long time. It's gonna just happen. It's hard to also, it is a promise. Watch. Watch. Watch, man. I mean, you know I've been trying to learn it for a long time. Yes, what is today's date? Because that will actually help me keep track. If I know you're going to quiz me, you're going to be like, oh, hey, just have a full conversation. It will help me, actually. Because that's a big reason why it hasn't stuck so far, because I don't practice it. Or I practice it, but I don't get to practice it in, like, real life situations. November 3rd, 2023. Oh, 2 3s and 2 2s. And 11. Ooh, this is a good date. Okay, November 3rd, 2023. Watch. Yeah. So, 1 1 2 2 3 3. I'll remember. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I like that. Exactly. This is the date. This is a sign. Watch and see. And I was just talking to someone the other day actually about a like traveling program where you can travel to where I was talking to someone else about it. Actually, someone at Michael's. But they were telling me how their daughter or like niece or something went to a Spanish-speaking country. Oh no, she went to smaller versions. I could probably do prints of them possibly. My prints aren't as expensive. I don't know if I can make a smaller version. What's the smallest canvas size? I guess there are pretty small canvases. But that could work. I know. And I really like that, like it's like a 3D kind of thing. Oh my gosh! Anyway. I really do like the 3D element for sure. But I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, I can make smaller ones. I have to go back to Michael's and get some. Actually, I need to go back to Michael's anyway because every time I go, they give me a coupon. They know what they're doing. They're like, oh, you like shopping here? Shop here again next week. And you can get 40% off. Okay. Like, say less. Okay. That sounds good to me. And that's what I was thinking about with them, because I'm like, I don't really have, I know a lot of artists have like their character, like the thing that they do. I don't really have that. I just make whatever I feel. But I should have like a character or something. I feel like these are going to be my characters. This is a turning point in my artistic career. Yeah. So maybe I should give them names actually. Because then I could just use the same like successful peeps with different emotions and stuff, and then that could work. This is not working for me though. Beethoven. This is still the Moonlight Sonata. Oh, this is the second movement. I was like, I have not heard this one. Here we go. Nice comfy one that we all know. Possibly. For Elise. I feel like it's so popular in like movies and stuff. And just culture. But let me not assume. They definitely have Brat's lips and eyes. Okay. Also, I've realized lately that I've been doing that like thing, that clicking noise, and I feel like I got it from Twitch. Because all the ASMR people do that all the time, and literally anytime I go on there, they're always like, or making that clicking now sound. Oh my gosh. I was mixing up sound and noise, but you guys know what I'm saying. Yes, the ASMR people, they've gotten into my head. Send help. Because they always make that clicking noise. And now I've just like started making it. Like in just idle time, I'll just absentmindedly start clicking. I'm just like, why am I doing this? What is happening? Twitch is taking over. Like, I'm just trying to toast bread, dude. Why is this happening? Oh, this one doesn't look good. Okay, let me figure out why. And I think I know why already. Let me change some of the colors. And then I will show you guys when it looks not as bad. Deal? You hate ASMR. Why? What is the reason? It's literally supposed to be soothing. That's like its only purpose. Okay. You just mute the stream? LOL. Why are you even on a stream that's ASMR? Oh, yeah, I don't really understand that. It kind of ASMR, it's like eating. Like, that makes me hungry. I want to eat too. Actually, I'm hungry. But anyway, yeah, I don't really understand. For me, I always thought ASMR was like white noise, like ocean kind of things happen. I did rate an ASMR, and that's where I got it from, Extra Seedless. And I loved her stream and everything, and like her hand movement, that like hand movement, that was awesome. It was awesome when it was me, because when she did someone else, I was like, this is boring. But to see your own name like written and have the noise, I was like, oh, what the heck? That's me. Ooh, cool. But I've definitely adopted that clicking thing. And I haven't even like, she didn't do it that often. But another person did it as well. But, oh wait, didn't I rate 2 ASMR people? There are a lot of ASMR people on here. Did I rate 2 or was that just me surfing? There are some ASMRs. What do you call them? ASMR streamers? But yeah, there are definitely some on here, and no, like, I mean, the ones I've seen, I've only seen the, like, eating and drinking ones on, like, Instagram or YouTube, like, after the fact as, like, a joke, honestly. But I've never seen that in real life. Like, I don't really understand it. Some things I just don't understand that happen. I don't get it. But, I mean, nothing against them. Like, that's fine if that's what you want to do. But I don't understand the watchers. Like, you also can eat. I don't know. I just don't really get it. I guess I've never had someone, like, explain it to me. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to really make a judgment, but, yeah, not something I would watch. Personally, for my own taste. For my own taste, I would not exactly... Oh gosh, that sucked. Do some red and some green. Yeah, not really my thing. I understand it's a thing, but yeah. That's all I'll say about that. However, I think I figured out what is wrong with this one, and I need a color suggestion. Misophonia may cause a reaction to sounds such as dripping water, chewing, snapping gum, or repetitive noises such as pencil tapping. People with misophonia can become irritated, enraged, or even panicked. What? What? Wait. Guys, I'm pretty sure ASMR is supposed to be soothing. I don't think they're trying to trigger people. Hey! Welcome. How are you? Hi, how are ya? How's it hanging? How's the weather up there? Oh, no, that's wrong. It's how's the air up there. But, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to just, like, work on this another time. It looks really bad, guys. I don't want to show you. Let's just forget about that and finish this one. What color hair should we do? No. It actually looks really bad. It's not even that it looks bad. Like, the colors are not working together. Okay. Since you said pretty please, I'll show you guys. You had a hurricane yesterday. What the? Okay, I'll show you in like 2 minutes. Let me just do some more edits. Oh my gosh. A hurricane. Are you okay? That is no joke. Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh. When I think of hurricane, I think of Katrina for some reason. I know it's not always like that. But you know, the news media, they don't want us to know it's not always like that. They will highlight when it's like that. Okay, like it's also difficult to paint without the lighting, so I'm just gonna kind of like just casually drops they were in the middle of life-threatening natural disaster, right? No, like, just normal things for the stream, for the just normal chatting topics. But since Kemi's okay, I'm sure it wasn't too bad. Probably was like a regular one, possibly. Is there a regular hurricane? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is not looking so hot. It's looking kind of cold, actually. Looking pretty chilly. It's looking pretty chilly. I'm just gonna start the nose over. So yeah. Just gonna do that really quick. Really quick, honestly and truly. A quick re-nose job. Yes. But since I must, okay. Have you guys seen any good, did you guys see any, oh, actually, question, did you guys dress up for Halloween? What as? And also, question I was gonna ask earlier, have you guys seen any good horror movies lately? Like for Halloween? I know that's technically over. I only worked. That's a bummer. But, oh gosh, rest of sentence. But yeah, I'm just curious. I usually don't watch horror movies either, but I recently have been. And I'm realizing they're not nearly as scary as I thought they were going to be. I think I just kind of like made them up to be like what would be most horrific to me for some reason. And I'm just like, actually watching them, they're not that bad. Like they don't know my deepest fears, you know? Like, I did not make this horror movie for me. I don't know why I thought that they would be worse, but yeah. I remember one friend was telling me, because when I didn't watch them at all, they were like, you're missing out on fear. I was like, am I missing out though? Is that an emotion I really want to experience, like, for no reason? Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't sound fun. I mean, I definitely, not that they're not scary at all, because I definitely am like, need a chaperone to pee, because, like, what if they pop out of the curtain? You know? Okay, The Ring, I haven't seen, but I recently watched Hellraiser, It Follows, and I've seen some other ones just in time, but they haven't been as scary as I thought they were gonna be. I guess I should just be grateful and shut my mouth, but I also am kind of like, what is a scary, what is a horror movie? Like, what is the point of it if you don't get like that scared? But no, they literally were. They literally were, like, however, I low-key can kind of see it. I mean, I can kind of see that not happening in real life, but that's a very, like, intimate thing to do. You are connecting with that person on, like, a spiritual kind of level. Like, there probably is some kind of, like, spiritual transfer there, low-key. But not one that's trying to kill you. Usually, hopefully, unless you're literally in that movie, but ideally, not one that's trying to kill you. Ringu? What is that one about? The scariest part of It Follows was that it could be anyone. Like, even during the movie, there were some times that I was like, is that them? And it either wasn't or it was. And you don't know until they're like this close to you and about to kill you. Especially in public. Yes, and for those who don't know also, It Follows is basically like, it is kind of an ST demon, as said in chat, but you pass it to the next person, and if they survive it, basically, then it won't come back for you. But if they don't survive it, then it will go back down the line and just kill everyone. So it's really just gotta, hope that the person you pass to survives, and also be careful who you are being intimate with. Golly. I would probably never, like, that would be plenty for me. What the heck? Because then you never know who has it after the person you send it to, you know? But, anyway. Very terrifying. Terrifying to be in the situation. I mean, yeah. It's not one of those things that can just happen to anybody. You would know, kind of. Hopefully, if they tell you. But it would behoove them to tell you, because you have to survive. You can be one of them. One Ringu. The ring is the one with the TV person. I think, I want to say. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen that? Do you guys know RDC World 1? They have a hilarious video about what do they call it? Horror movies that would never have started if Black people were the characters. The Ring was one of them. Because I haven't seen The Ring, but okay, let me not spoil it if you're going to watch it, Sapphire. But it was that one, Jeepers Creepers, where the person is literally saying, don't go this way, don't go this way. Like, okay, let's turn around. Like, it's accurate. If I see someone flailing their arms in the middle of the street talking about, don't come this way, okay, goodbye. Have a nice day then. What was another one they did? They had Jeepers Creepers. They had Scream, which was just like, are you gonna fight us or what? Like, did you come in here to tussle or what? Because we can do that, or you can leave. It was like, okay. Another one. Oh, Chucky. Or Child's Play, Chucky, same thing. They're just like, why would you keep that doll? Look at it. I was like, they're hilarious. Oh my gosh. They have hilarious videos. I know that the main guy, I don't remember his name, but I know he must have halls all the time. He's always yelling. Oh my gosh, this is just looking worse. Remember when I said I didn't want to show it? Still active. That is still very much relevant. Also, I can barely see it because I'm like facing it away from the light. Okay. Please no. Please no. You are definitely the wild card in the group. Like, Just always something. How is that a fair trade, sir? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this really quick, and then it'll be okay enough to show. Sort of. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. It doesn't look great. But here it is. Did you see it? You didn't? That's great. Why would you say yes? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just try and work on this. I think the eyes are also too close together. I don't know, but because they're always close together, but here it is so far. I think it's also just, it's not even giving what it was supposed to give. Oh boy. How is it bad? You're too kind. I can't even with you right now because you're too kind. I literally can't even. It's off center. Okay, that's possible. I could darken them or I could lighten them. We should try, actually I don't think lightening, because it was lighter before and it was throwing me off. Let me give it some more depth and okay, that could work. And for the eyes, okay, that could work. I still need to do the eyebrows and the hair. I need to do the hair for this one also. The trade shall happen. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I got some oil paint in my eyeballs. And I think I'm making it worse. Oh my gosh, please no. Please no. I showed the painting for free. No trade. Yes, I am rubbing it in. I think we'll just cut stream here for tonight. Let me get some medical care. And let me find someone to read. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Like, is my eye okay? Is that too close? Okay. It's okay, but it's like not okay at the same time, you know? I'll just try and get it out as best as possible. But I'm gonna find someone to raid and then, yeah, take care of my eye health. Okay, guys. We're gonna read Jason. He's doing a gouache painting. And he's using both his eyes, so that'll be good. Have a good evening. Ta-ta till tomorrow or Sunday. Today's Thursday. Friday I'm exercising, and then Saturday is my break. Sunday I will be back on. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.